Now, let's look at one of the important changes introduced in VCF 9.1, the new licensing architecture. From a production support perspective, this is important because licensing is no longer something we can treat that as a simple license key activated as we did earlier. Here, it has become part of the infrastructure upgrade and lifecycle process. So I'm going to explain three major changes on the VCF 9.1 licensing part. The first one is introduction of centralized license server. In earlier versions, till VCF 9.0.2, there is no centralized licensing server, and this has been introduced in VCF 9.1 as a dedicated license server, which is going to work with the VCF operations to manage license entitlements and assignments. So, license server is a mandatory component for VCF 9.1 environments. So this is one of the new change. And the second and the most important point for production support is the upgrade sequence. When upgrading to VCF 9.1, we do not upgrade vCenter server to 9.1 first, and then worry about the licensing later. The correct sequence is to upgrade VCF operations first, then deploy the required VCF management services and license server, then register the license server and make sure license communication is working. Only after that we should proceed with vCenter server 9.1 upgrade. So this is again one more change which is introduced in VCF 9.1, because if vCenter is upgraded to 9.1 before the new licensing architecture is ready, then we can end up with messages such as vCenter is not connected to a license server or licensing synchronization failure in production. So this can become a problem during lifecycle operations for ESX upgrade, because the pre-check can require the vCenter to be fully licensed, right? And the third major change is around traditional license key. The traditional 25 character license key is phased out completely, and it's completely subscription based now. Okay, so licensing is here moving towards digitally signed subscription, which is managed through Broadcom licensing ecosystem and tools such as licensing hub for products such as we defined. So from a production engineer's perspective, remember these three things.